Craig Waters back with our midweek message. We all make plans, sometimes good plans, sometimes our plans are not so good, but we make plans. It's a part of life. We make plans. We expect to have a future. I thought this presented the situation well. Someone makes these signs. Think it says, do right the first time, plan ahead. The people that make these signs say that they sell a lot of them for Father's Day. Now, I'm not sure what that says, but I like the signs nonetheless. You've probably known people who make what they see as definitive plans for their future. They've decided what they want and how they want it and what it's going to take, and nothing's going to get in their way to make it happen. Only it seems like these signs that all too often, when they get there, things are not as they have planned, and they are crushed. Where are you in this? What is it you hope to achieve in the near future? Say, where do you expect to be with your plans in 2 years? Perhaps let's reach out a little further than 5 years or 10 years. Where do you expect to be? What do you expect your life to be like? James talks about people like this, people who were making plans for their futures. Only they have strategically left one thing out. Here's the text, James 4:13 through the end of the chapter. James says, "Come now, you who say, today or tomorrow we will go to such and such town and spend a year there and trade and make a profit. Yet you do not know what tomorrow will bring. What is your life? For you are a mist that appears for a little time and then vanishes. Instead, you ought to say, if the Lord wills, we will live and do this or that. As it is, you boast in your arrogance. All such boasting is evil. For whoever knows the right thing to do and fails to do it, for him it is sin." For all their planning, these people have made a sad miscalculation. They, for all of their assumptions, have left God out of the picture. He is nowhere considered in the whole process. Why? Because it was all about them. Proverbs 16:9 also makes a statement about our plans. The heart of man plans his way, but the Lord establishes his steps. The wisdom of Proverbs instructs us to keep in step with the Lord. Did you hear that? To keep in step with the Lord. If you want to get somewhere, put it in the Lord's hands. Let him guide your way. Some people respond with, but I have my heart set on such and such, and this is what I want, and this is what's going to make me happy. It's easy to get caught up in the folly of life and miss out on the really important things. If you want to go somewhere with your life, turn it over to the Lord. In so doing, you will be established in what you do. This is how the author of Proverbs speaks of it. The heart of man plans his way, but the Lord establishes. You see that word? Establishes his steps. New American Standard says it like this: the mind of a person plans his way, but the Lord directs his steps. My daughter's life verse is Jeremiah 29:11. Listen to it. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans for welfare and not for evil, to give you a future and a hope. The Lord plans great things for his people. Better things than you and I could ever imagine. But we need to get in step with him to experience these things. We need to get in step with him. How do we get in step with the Lord? By being in his word. By being in his word daily. That's how we get in step with the Lord. That's how we learn and grow and understand what he wants and how he directs us. This is how we get in step with the Lord. This is how we know where to go, where he wants to take us. This is how we feel his hand on our lives. So plan to get yourself into his word, your life into God's word. And now may the Lord bless you and keep you until we meet again.